Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our Eastleigh save, and today we're going to take on Burnley. Before we get started, of course, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Even ding the bell if you want. I'm more than happy with that. But let's jump into it. Eastleigh are 10th. We're 10th in the table. We are doing phenomenally well. We're still predicted to come bottom. You may also notice that I have implemented Zealand's face pack thing for new gens. So just to show you an example, Quentin Stepe has got a lovely new face there, which is quite nice. Mark Tyne, another one, the Ivorian fullback. Very nice face there. Lovely stuff. Big shout out to that. Have a look on FM Base if you want to see that stuff. Anyway, let's jump into it. Where were we? So last time out, we got the win against Charlton. We did go on a little run in the Carabao Cup. Unfortunately, we lost to Nottingham Forest recently, 4-1 for that one. So that was a shame. But what we have done is managed to only lose 2 matches so far this season in 10 games, which is great. We got a draw against Barnsley in the 93rd minute where we got a penalty and got that one level. We lost to Luton in the 94th minute, which I'm absolutely gutted about. We smashed Derby 3-0, a comfortable 3-0 win. A 1-1 draw against Fulham, who are obviously a good side, so I was very happy with that. They only managed to level things in the 94th minute. We then beat West Brom with a fantastic kind of comeback. We were 2-1 down and ended up winning 3-2. So great win there. Then we took on Reading, another draw, 1-1 this time. We got the late goal in that one in the 85th minute. Obviously, the 4-1 loss to Nottingham Forest and a 3-0 loss to Swansea, which was a shame, really. But we had to kind of, it was a bit of a challenge. We then played QPR, a 3-2 win in that one. Again, we scored later on after going 2-0 down to win 3-2. So what a comeback. And then, incredibly, we drew against Huddersfield. I can't quite believe it. In the first minute, we went 1-0 up, and I was thinking, great, we're going to cruise through this game. We're going to kick on, get some momentum. No, David Conway, who's just got a cap for Ireland, I'd like to add. He's got 2 caps and a goal now for Ireland's first team, which is obviously great. That's great to have a bit of experience for him. But he got sent off. He got those games, and I was like, oh, I'll pop you in for the Huddersfield game. No, he then got sent off, which led to them going 3-1 up. 3-2 up, actually, I think it was, because it was 2-2. Then they went 3-2 up. Then they went 4-2 up, and I was thinking, great, that's it, it's over. But then Huertas, out of nowhere, gets a goal in the 91st and 93rd minute. And we drew. I mean, it was a hell of a turnaround. But we've got Burnley today. They will be sitting comfortably in 8th. We're in 10th. We could go above them. We're still fighting for a chance at the playoffs at the moment. That's not gone out of the window. We're always going to be looking up now. And so Burnley will be our challengers for today. We have got some news though. Reece Sutherland will be joining us in January, I believe it is, when his contract expires at Hearts. So he's going to be coming in. It looks like a decent centre half, some nice stats in there, some good determination positioning, and some nice physicals as well. So I thought, great, we'll bring him in on a free, no problem at all, or £9,250, sure. And Kyle's coming back. He popped up on my feed saying that his contract was ending, and I thought, why not? Let's bring him back. He's got 12 finishing, 12 heading. Okay, he's not great, I'll be honest. He's not fantastic, but he needs to come home. He needs to come back to the boys in blue and join the Spitfires in our fight for promotion. You never know. He might be able to give us some support. But let's jump into the game then. We have got this going on. So Alfie Morris will come off. We'll put Huertas up top. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy. Mark O'Hara is another player that I'm not sure you've actually seen who has come into the side. We signed him from St Mirren, a young 19-year-old centre-half. So looks pretty decent. Some heading could be improved on. He is only 6 foot tall, but we're hoping he can improve there. Otherwise, Stutter. That's another one. Ronnie Stutter. Again, not great technically, but he's so quick. I just thought as a pressing forward, which is his best position, which is what we play, he'd be great. He does move into channels and likes to beat the offside trap, so that's absolutely fine. He's got 1 goal for us in 5 games so far, after being at West Ham, Chelsea and Celtic. So he's been at some big clubs, so that's always good. Bit of experience at the bigger clubs. And then otherwise, did I show you Huertas? I must have done. Yeah, he joined previously. Ignore that. Um, Gary Healy, I think I haven't shown you him. He's on loan from Chelsea. Oh no, I have shown you him because he came in with Larkin. Ignore that completely. Of course you've seen him. Anyway, Okonkwo, Hare, Healy, Amol and Ferguson at the back. Jazanovic and Ramsey in the middle. Larkin and Arango either side with Huertas and Stepe up top. We have converted the wingers into inside forwards because I was thinking if we're going to use fullbacks, wing back fullbacks. That's what I was looking for. We might as well have the wingers tuck right in rather than having them as the inverted wingers, so they could go outside, could go in. We want them to come in to allow the fullbacks to go round them, and we are on that attacking high press, all guns blazing approach. And it's been working pretty well so far. Not to jinx things, but I'm pretty happy with how it's going. Slowly, if we can get the right players in the right positions for the formation and everything, I think we can really start to get a good team together and a good run going. It's a lovely ball over the top to Larkin, who's now down on this right-hand side. He's going to look to get across in. He does. Arango's there. There you go. 1-0 already. A fantastic move. A ball through. Larkin using his rapid pace to get through down the right-hand side. Fires it across, and there's the inside forward of Arango coming in off the left-hand side and getting the goal. You see that beautiful ball out wide. He gets all the way down here to the byline, fires it across, and Arango just volleys it past the keeper, who's got no chance. That gives us a 1-0 lead in the first 4 minutes. Takes us up to 6th position as well. Great stuff. I mean, I'm so happy, and this is great. It's showing progress so far this season. 11 games in, pretty happy with that. And hopefully this continues into January. Maybe we could bring in a couple of players. Because the other player that has gone is Simiyu. I didn't tell you about that. He's gone for £250,000. They came in. I was like, yeah. Oh, no, it's 500,000, I should say. Yeah, someone came in for him. I said, yeah, sure, if you give me 500k. They did. I was like, yeah, that's fine, go. Because we've got the likes of Healy and, as you saw as well, the other centre-back we brought in, which I can't remember the name of. That's not good, is it? Imagine in real life if you just forget one of your players' names. Yeah, that wouldn't be good at all. Good job it's not real life, and it's fine. I've got a list of names that I can just look at later. Queener, though, laying it back to Holding for Burnley, who's retaining the ball quite nicely, which is interesting for a Burnley side. Ball over the top to Arasqueta, Adrian, then back to Queener, then back to Adrian. I mean, obviously, these guys are the ones that signed Mears off us for like £5 million. Or, no, it wasn't 5 million. It was like 1.5 or something. But that's money that we can't spend. We haven't got any of that money. So it just shows you how big they are. And then Adrian's just smashed it top right-hand corner. And Okonkwo's got no way near it. There's no way he's getting to that one. 1-1. Bit of a shame. I'll be honest. Bit of a shame. But I think we've been doing okay. I mean, we thought we won it there. And that's why Larkin started running. But Arazo, who... Is that... That's not Thingy Arazo, is it? It blooming well is. It's Matthias Arazo. How... Look at this man. 33 grand a week he's being paid. That's ridiculous. And he's playing against us. You just... Yeah, we're bottom of the table for contracts and money being paid to players as well. We're on like £135,000 or something, and of course I think it's like Bournemouth and West Ham and Crystal Palace are on like 1 million or something. So there's a vast difference in funding for the teams, and we're holding our own. I can't quite believe it. At some point it will shatter and break, and that's probably when we'll give up on the save. But, I mean, even if we get to the Prem, I'm going to be impressed with us. Maybe do a couple of seasons in there, see if there's any likely progress. Because hopefully we then get a bit more money because of the whole Prem deals and stuff. And that could help us push forward. But, yeah, it might be a challenge for us to even get there at this point. Especially with clubs like Burnley, West Ham, Palace and Bournemouth in the Championship. All fighting for the playoffs and for the top of the league, really. Dolberg, though, for Burnley, looks long. 10 minutes till half-time. So we've got a bit of time to actually possibly even get a goal. Stepe into Huertas, who looks out wide to Hare, who's very, very good at crossing the ball. He decides not to that time. Larkin can, though, and Arango's at the back post. He hits the post. I thought that was a sure goal going in, and now Arezo's going to counter-attack. As I said, 10 minutes to go, and it's end-to-end stuff here. He's got to get a ball into the box, surely. He cuts it back to Mountke. Oh, and it's a challenge, but, I mean, refs played advantage. We got away with one there, I think, because they could have had a very, very good free kick in a good position. A very good free kick. A free kick in a good position. We don't know if it was going to be any good. But clock's ticking down. We're getting to half-time now. It's not bad. It's 1-1, so there's room for improvement, obviously. But I think we're doing okay. We're not doing too shabby against a very, very good side. Let's jump into the squad screen, because what we will do is take Puertes off. We'll bring Stutter on. He can play in that pressing role. And then what I think we might do as well is we will not do anything else. Now, we'll take Jozanovic off and put Johnson Usman on there in the ball-winning role, which I'm trying to decide if it is a good idea to have a ball-winning midfielder in there, or do we swap it out for like a deep-line playmaker or even an advanced playmaker so that they're getting forward as well. But then that's both of them going forward. Ball winners probably sit a little bit deeper, all that sort of thing. So it's a hard decision to have. But Burnley, unable to get forward as Josh Hare cuts it out. Stutter lays it off to Larkin, who's going to drive forward now into that space. A sliding challenge isn't near him, and he's gone wide again. Can he get a ball into the box? He does. Arango's there, and he heads over the bar again. That's the second opportunity. It looks like it... Oh, no, it wasn't going to be offside. It was a goal kick, obviously, because he's just headed it over the bar. But it was a gilt edge opportunity again for Arango to put that in. Real shame. But we go again with half an hour to go. Plenty of time to maybe even take the win here. Dalberg looks long for Burnley. It's gone straight over the top to Arezo. We've done well to kind of hold him off. I mean, it looked like he was getting straight through and goal. Maichi here. Is he going to get a shot off or is he going to get it across? No, we've given away a penalty. Ferguson has fouled him and it's the referee that's pointed to the spot. That is a real shame. I can't blame Ferguson too much. He has been thrown in the deep end as a left back. Really, considering his age, his abilities and all that stuff. So I'm not too disheartened. It's going to happen. We've got lots of young players that aren't going to be at their full potential just yet. Hoping when they are, we might even be able to get promoted. But for now, it's fine. We could still get back in this though. There's no reason why not. We'll actually change things to very attacking because I tend to find that does actually sometimes work for us on this one. Let's change it though. Stefan O'Connor will bring on for Ferguson. I don't want to take him off after that actually because it makes it feel like that I'm taking you off because of that. It wouldn't be. You were having a poor game anyway. Oh, and Burnley's just scored as I've been faffing about with making a change instead of pausing the game. Looks like Arezo possibly has scored that time. That's a real shame. Ball played back to Brownhill, laid it off to Ferro, back to Quina, who came down the right-hand side. No one's anywhere near him. It's fired across. Oh, it could have been dealt with a bit better by Healy. But yeah, there you go. 3-1. Still got 20 minutes to go. Maybe it's the very attacking nature that we've got it on now that's going to kind of show us the detriment we've got in going forward and defensively as well. But Ferguson throwing into Mendy. He'll cross it into Larkin, who's got to look to get the ball into the box. He does, and Stutter is there. See, this is what I mean. We get goals. We absolutely can get goals. It's just defending as well. But I think I'm enjoying the going all out attacking, and it is working better for us this season. So fans want to see goals, don't they? And if we can give them a goal or two, then I'm more than happy to do that. Sitting in 13th, it's not too bad. I'd like I said before, my goal is to try and get into the top 10. Whether that actually happens or not, another question. But we'll certainly be trying our best to get that to happen. Because I think we've got the squad, the players to be able to fight for that sort of position. But the corner in is headed clear by a mole. Brownhill back across. A mole heads away. Ferguson not going to get to that because he's way back. But he's got to deal with Queener. He doesn't. It comes in again, a headed clear by a Mole. Larkin this time does get to the headed clearance, who plays it back to Healy, who looks then long forward. But it's a Poku again. That Burnley are back on the attack. Still got 8 minutes to go, so they're looking to kill the game off this time, having gone 2 goals ahead. Now back to just the one. But a Mole does well to cut that out, and it goes out to Arango, who looks forward. Mendy now driving forward. He's been played through. Can he get a ball across? He does. Stutner. Oh, and it's just wide. Maybe that's his finishing that's cost us there. It's a great move, counter-attacking football. We've created something for us to get back in the game, and Stutner's not able to take it. And that's probably where the quality of player comes in. We do everything else right, but it's just not quite the quality we need. But Arezo turns on the spot. Healy and Amol nowhere near him. Angelin's through on goal. Fires over the bar. Again, getting away with one. But if we can just keep getting away with one and get a goal, we'll be drawing and I won't mind. But let's see if that happens, because it's looking less and less likely. Although our XG looks good. I mean, we've only had 3 shots on target, but they're obviously very, very good shots. So it's not bad. And as we go into the added time, we are forward again. Ferguson into Ramsey. Ferguson's ball in. Looks for Mendy. It is cleared, but we will get back on that. Healy will retain it. Play it out to Usman, who again has a bit of time. Finds Hare. Looks across again to Ramsey. Then back to a Mole. Look how high we are. And then he goes all the way back to the keeper. Like, I know we're keeping the ball, so I can't really complain too much. That's what I want him to do. But also, why are we going back to the keeper there? We've got to be finding another way. Josh Hare does very well to win that back. No real problem for him. Then Usman back across to a Mole. Look how many yellow cards our players have. That might be the only issue this season, is they will rack up. And at some point, they will all have to be suspended. Because we are a high pressing, high working, high challenging team. Ferguson lays it off to Ramsey, then back to Usman, who shoots. Oh, it's a great save by Dalberg. What a great save. Usman it was laid off to Usman beautifully, and he fired it at goal. It was saved wonderfully by the keeper, and then a header over the bar by Mendy from the resultant corner. But it's looking less and less likely that we're going to be able to get back at this and get that 3-3 draw that we were craving. It's a shame. It's a real shame. 3-2 to Burnley in the end. The away side coming away with the 3 points and 3 goals. But we gave them a good game. We're still in 13th, so it's not. We're still being asked to avoid relegation. So, I mean, that's fine. And like it says there, youthful Eastleigh. We're a young side. We've got Josh Hare, Stefan O'Connor, Okonkwo, a Mole, and Magoma, who are the players above 25 years old. So we've got 5 players in a full squad that are above 25. Otherwise, I mean, majority of the squad are 22 or below. So, I mean, we've got loads of time to develop, and half of those players are players that are in the first team. So, I mean, we've got plenty to look forward to. It's not the end of the season yet. We've still got plenty of time to jump back into a bit of form after that loss. But we've taken on Middlesbrough next, so that'll be a real challenge. But we'll see how it goes. But there you go. I will leave it there with you. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more of this content. And I will catch you in the next one.